Hello, welcome. Today we are going to be looking at WAEC 2018 question number 30 for chemistry. And the question goes like this. One of the criteria for confirming the purity of benzene is to determine its option A, heat capacity, B, boiling point, C, mass, D, color. Now, whenever you hear the word criteria, and whenever you hear the word for confirming purity, there are three major criteria that are used in confirming for purity. And number one is what we call melting point. All pure substances melt at a particular temperature. They melt at a fixed temperature. So their temperature must be accurate. So you use melting point for solid. Then number two criteria for purity is what we call boiling point. And we actually use boiling point for liquids. So every pure substance melts at a particular temperature, boils at a particular temperature known as the boiling point for liquid. And benzene is a liquid, so that should be the criteria for that. And the third test for purity is what we call is the color spot. There has to be a single color spot on a chromogram. So we have color spot, and color spot is actually for colored materials like dyes and the rest. So if you are checking a colored material, it has to be using a color spot, and this color spot is actually, it has to show a single spot on a paper chromatogram. So it has to show a single spot on a paper chromatogram. So single spot, very important, one spot on a paper chromatogram. So very important. These are the three tests for purity. So whether they tell you is benzene, is any substance, it's not important about the name. So but you have to check whether the very substance is a solid, a liquid, or a colored material. So for solids we use melting point, for liquids we use boiling point, and for colored material we use their spot on a paper chromatogram. So the answer for this very question is actually B, boiling point. So this topic is actually covered under test for purity, and test for purity is a topic that is covered under separation techniques. So you look at my video on separation techniques, then you are going to see where I explained about test for purity. So the question, one of the criteria for confirming the purity of benzene is to determine is A, heat capacity, B, boiling point, C, mass, D, color. The answer is boiling point, because boiling point is the test for purity, or is the criteria for test for purity for liquids. Please, if you like this video, hit the subscribe button by this side of the screen. Thank you. God bless you.